Welcome to a new Daily Top Askreddit video. Today's topic.
What industry do you consider to be legal? Organized crime. Pharmacy benefit management. The root cause behind why it is impossible to get honest and transparent drug pricing. This 100% should be at the top. Source. Am a pharmacist. Edit. Just to spread awareness. Some insurance companies, Caremark, for example, own the pharmacies themselves, CVS, and the PBM. Pharmacy benefit manager, vertical monopoly, should be illegal. Comment below dropped this amazing video. https u2.be/_khh6pznhcm. Pharmacy lawyer. 60% of our business is fighting PBMs. It's an absolute racket. We're hoping Grassley's bill get passed this year. Payday loans. Yes, they are despicable, and the laws that enable them. Colorado passed a law recently to cap the interest rate on them. 36% is the max rate they can charge now. It's still high, of course, but at least there is a max now. I worked at one of those places for 3 whole days. It was insufferable. Blew it. They must go through a lot of employees, because they were talking management jobs on day 2. Cable TV companies that have eliminated the competition in an entire town. Many cities have laws that there can't be competition. Originally was sold as a way to get cable companies to build the infrastructure with the promise of a short-term monopoly. Decades later, they still have the monopolies. There's nothing more permanent than a temporary government policy. Ticketmaster. I had just bought 2 ticks and paid a service fee. Last minute I couldn't go, and resold back on Ticketmaster, trying to just get what I paid back. Ticketmaster took another 15% from me and from the new buyer. Triple dipped 1 ticket. It's absurd. Someone posted a screenshot yesterday on Reddit of the fees they were trying to charge on a couple Super Bowl tickets. The tickets themselves came out to like $4,000, and the fees were like $2,500. $2,500 in service fees for tickets. That's some BS. At that point, just be honest and call it a commission fee. Anything based around an MLM. Funny and sad story. Guy that sits at the desk opposite to mine that works for a different company as we are all contractors. We always chat a little as he is kinda fed up with his company and was asking about ours. Anyway, he goes into his life story of how a MLM company convinced him to cash out all his 401k. Sell his house and the promise of being his own boss, making lots of money, etc. A year in he is only making like $500 per month and can't afford to live, so he gets the job he has now to make a living. He had a great job before all this. Said he now has no retirement, is renting and barely is getting by per month. He is married and has like 3 kids. My entire thoughts during this were, damn, this guy was not only naive but stupid to buy into this garbage. How is it that this MLM convinced him to screw his life over? Made my skin crawl as I hate MLMs, but this was a first for me. It's the sunk cost fallacy. I have invested X amount of time and money into this. I will have lost that money, time and the status unless I keep going forward. If you go to the sales pitches, you get bombarded with winner stories of people who made mad cash. It's all as fake as TikTok millionaires. This is also true for Scientology, Mormonism, and ultimately the Catholic Church. Just because your religion, edit, is based on older religions that have been, end edit, around since the Bronze Ages, doesn't mean it's not taking your money, keeping it, and manipulating you and your family, in some cases for generations. As a MetLife customer service representative, insurances came to say this: insurance is one of the only industries where it is perfectly okay to do many dodgy things. 1. Share information about customers between companies. Insurance companies tell each other when you make a claim, and what it was, and what the result of that claim is. In any other industry that's illegal. 2. When you pay their price, and use their product exactly as intended, i.e. to make a claim when something bad happens, then they put the price up next year. And if you try to go to one of their competitors, they go, but company A says you made a claim, so therefore the price is the same here for you. In many other industries that's illegal, but in insurance it's accepted as normal. 3. They get away with discriminating based on protected characteristics. Studies have shown black people who live in the same areas will be generally given higher quotes than white people. For example, insurance companies say it's based on other factors in their personal history, of course. 4. In many cases you are forced to have insurance, so you cannot refuse to pay their rates, regardless of how much your rates go up. In the UK, for example, you must have car insurance to drive. But if you have some random trash your car one night through no fault of your own, you have to pay loads more for years because you lose your no-claim bonus for 5 years. 5. Lack of competition. It looks like there is loads of competition with all the different companies on offer. But in reality, like many industries, there are only a handful in most countries behind all the brand names, which are usually run by only a couple of people. So they can all keep their rates comparable very easily and share data. Insurance as a concept is a good idea. Insurance as an industry is a massive scam. Edit. For those of you who missed the last line, maybe read my comment in full. I'm not saying having insurance is a bad idea. I'm saying the way the industry is run in most countries is a scam. Having insurance in case your house burns down, or so you can cover someone's medical bills in a car accident, is a good thing. And I'm sorry to all you Americans who have to deal with medical insurance. But to all of you who have assumed I'm in the US, I'm not. But I'm very glad I don't have to deal with that particular insurance nightmare that you all do. It's horrible hearing replies from people who have had corporations decide what medical treatment their family could have. In many cases you are forced to have insurance. When I was buying my apartment, the solicitor told me I couldn't finish the purchase until I had home insurance. The home insurance company told me they wouldn't give me insurance until I had a move-in date. I ended up forwarded both of their emails to each other and simply writing, "One of you is going to have to break this idiotic loop."